Brought to you by Narrative Niche. Created and produced by Twisted Wicked Animations. Written by Jason Kurtz. Chief Three Skulls Inn. Beware the bells. The wind came screaming through the pine trees like something alive, not blowing, screaming. The people of Black Hollow said the mountain made noises at night because it was old. The drunks at the tavern said it was the souls of miners buried alive in the cave-ins. The children said it was Chief Three Skulls. The children were closest. Nobody knew his real name anymore, just the title whispered around campfires and locked doors, Chief Three Skulls. He was said to wear 3 human skulls tied to his belt, one laughing, one crying, and one with its jaw ripped clean off. Some claimed they whispered to him at night. Others claimed he whispered back. Most folks agreed on one thing. If you heard bells in the woods after midnight, run. Because Chief Three Skulls hated visitors, especially cheerful ones. That's why Trevor Newman was doomed from the start. Trevor was the kind of guy who smiled during thunderstorms and said things like, "Hey, maybe the serial killer just needs a hug." Trevor arrived in Black Hollow wearing a bright yellow raincoat and carrying a camera the size of a microwave. "I'm starting a paranormal YouTube channel," he announced proudly to the bartender. The bartender stopped polishing a glass. "You should start a cooking channel instead." Trevor laughed. Nobody else did. 3 hours later, Trevor was hiking toward Oil Lantern Trail with a flashlight, a backpack full of beef jerky, and absolutely no survival instincts. The forest swallowed him whole. The deeper he walked, the quieter the woods became. No crickets, no owls, no life. Only the crunch of dead leaves beneath his boots and the distant ringing of bells. Clink, clink, clink. Trevor grinned nervously into his camera. "Okay, guys, if this footage gets uploaded, either I survived or a raccoon learned editing software." The bells stopped. A smell rolled through the trees. Rot, wet fur, and something coppery. Blood. Trevor turned slowly. At first, he saw nothing. Then he noticed the eyes. Dozens of them. Hanging in the darkness between the trees. Not floating. Attached. Bodies began stepping forward. Deer carcasses stitched together with wire. Wolves with human hands sewn where paws should be. A bear missing half its face, its exposed teeth clicking together like typewriter keys. Trevor whispered, "Nope." A gangly wolf spoke in a raspy human voice. "Chief says tourists taste nervous." Trevor bolted. Branches whipped his face as he sprinted through the woods. The bells started again behind him. Closer now. Clink, clink, clink. He burst into a clearing and froze. A fire burned in the center. Around it sat bodies, not living people, dead ones, propped upright like guests at a dinner party. Their empty eye sockets reflected the flames. And standing among them was Chief Three Skulls. He was enormous, at least 7 feet tall, draped in black animal hides, soaked dark with old blood. Bone charms dangled from his antlered headdress. The 3 skulls on his belt knocked together softly as he moved. One laughed, one sobbed, one chattered its teeth endlessly. Chief Three Skulls slowly turned toward Trevor. The fire dimmed, even the wind stopped. Trevor's voice cracked. "Sir, respectfully, you seem upset." The chief tilted his head. Then, in a surprisingly calm voice, he asked, "Did you step on my squirrel?" Trevor blinked. "What?" Chief pointed toward the ground. There, flattened into the mud, was what used to be a squirrel. Trevor looked horrified. "Oh my God, I didn't even see him." The crying skull began wailing louder. Chief Three Skulls inhaled deeply through his nose. "You crush little Gregory." The laughing skull cackled violently. Chief continued, "And now the forest must eat your spine." Trevor raised both hands and started stepping backwards. "Okay, first of all, man, I don't even know a little Richard, okay?" Chief Three Skulls raised his axe, ready to strike the naive YouTube videographer. "It's little Gregory, you idiot, not little Richard." Trevor tripped over a root and tumbled into an old ravine. His flashlight shattered. Darkness swallowed him. Above, the bells stopped ringing. Silence. As he held his breath, he heard something sliding down into the ravine with him, slowly, deliberately. A whisper drifted through the dark. "Found you." Trevor backed away, but the chief popped up right in front of him. The young producer stammered, "Please, please don't kill me." Chief Three Skulls considered this, then pointed toward Trevor's backpack. "The jerky?" Trevor blinked again. "What?" "The sweet and spicy jerky. Hand it over." Trevor shakily gave him the bag. Chief Three Skulls opened it, sniffed deeply, and finally nodded. "You may leave." Trevor stared. "That's it." Chief pointed one massive finger toward him. "But if you tell anyone I cried over little Gregory..." The crying skull immediately began shrieking. Chief continued, I'll shrink your head and hang it next to this crybaby here." Trevor nodded so hard his neck popped. Then he sprinted from the ravine and never looked back. To this day, the people of Black Hollow still hear bells in the woods at night, and sometimes, if the wind blows just right, they hear a deep voice roaring through the trees. "Who took my sweet and spicy lac, Jinx?" The end. Collect the trading cards. Just go to narrativeniche.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.